Hey guys, this is Melissa Zad for Into Boxing, and I am so delighted to be joined by Mikaela Mayer. How are you doing?
I am doing well. I am ready to go.
I mean, I bet you are. You know, you've had an extra 5 weeks to be ready. How has that 5 weeks felt for you?
Listen, I've been doing this a long time, and I have a very experienced team. I'm very experienced myself, and so I know what to do. I think that competing in the amateurs so long helped with this type of experience, having to adjust in all different ways, making weight all week, being in a different country, different foods, different accommodations, so many things that you have to learn how to adjust to, and it sort of just felt like that. Had to go right back home, obviously rested at a long camp, so I needed to rest and recover a little bit, and then just picked it right back up. It was annoying, but, we did it.
In terms of, the fact that you had the extra 5 weeks, was there a particular focus for the little additional camp?
Just the game plan, right? So we were already in shape. We already knew what we were going to do, and then it just came down to perfecting the little things, just getting better at it. And anyone who knows Coach Al knows he's such a perfectionist, and so we took that seriously. I mean, the littlest, tiniest things. So I feel great. Mentally, I really feel like I know what I need to do.
You talk about your team, Coach Al, a fair amount, justifiably. Obviously, it's a fantastic team. How important is it for you to have that support in place?
A team is everything. A good team or a bad team will make or break your career. And I've known that from the beginning, and I have to pat myself in the back for the team that I put together. I mean, everyone's so great at their job. Everyone knows their role. They know the role that they play in camp, in fight week. And it just makes things go so much easier. And so I'm so grateful for that. It's so important. I feel like I've seen a lot of fighters' career go down the drain because miscommunication in camps and people stepping on each other's toes, ego. And I just don't have any of that. And it's a blessing. I can't say the same for my opponent.
In terms of obviously, Coach Al, we've heard him say that he's old school and he didn't always believe in training female boxers, but you came into the gym and you shook things up and you rocked his world in that way because of your work ethic.
Not right away. Yes, eventually. But it took time. He ran the program in Northern Michigan for 20 years. He had a ton of really talented fighters come out of there, national champions, world medalists, Olympians. And I was his first female. And when I walked into that program, it was really just to fill a spot. He didn't really think I was going to be one of the one to come out of that program that year. And I just stuck by him. I knew he was the coach that was going to get me to where I needed to be. And so I didn't question anything he said. And it took years and years and years to prove to him, but he eventually saw it himself. And together since then, we've just been unstoppable.
And here you are.
Yeah.
In terms of obviously Saturday night, Alycia is a boxer who's very much about countering, about timing, and you're a come-forward fighter. How are you planning to mitigate her attributes?
Well, without giving you the game plan, we've studied her. We know exactly what she does. Unlike her, I haven't looked past her. I've looked at everything she does great, and Coach Al has too. I mean, we've really, really studied, and you never know exactly what a fighter is going to do, but you can come up with a pretty good idea, and then you can come up with a plan B, just in case. And so we have that. I feel like at this point, I'm a really well-rounded fighter, and I have an answer to I've had an answer to everyone's style so far. So I'm fully prepared for whatever she brings to the table.
And if you had a final message for her, what would that message be?
I hope you underestimating me and all that talk about how I'm a trash boxer was just talk. Because I hope in the gym you really, really prepared, because I'm definitely by far your biggest test.
Mikaela, thank you so much for your time. I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.